What's up, YouTube? I'm here today down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida at this beautiful hotel with my friend NIL Next In Line. I want you to introduce you. This man is passionate. He is on fire. Watch and see. You guys are going to be blessed. Get ready for something special coming at you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how y'all doing in the world? My name is NIL Next In Line. We build relationships, okay? I am a hip-hop and R&B recording artist based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you something. A little bit about me is I was born in Harlem and I was raised in Savannah, Georgia. I was the type of guy that always had a passion for just uplifting people. Even as a little kid, I was raised with my grandmother, so she had a produce, and she was selling produce out of a gray van. I'll never forget it. It was the first day when she told me, son, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sell produce out of this van until we get up enough money, and then we're going to start our own business and have an actual storefront. And I'm like, Grandma, what do you mean? I was 10 years old when this was happening. She said, don't worry about it. Just follow what I'm saying to you. I said, okay. So what I did is she got a whole bunch of produce and put it in a van, her and my grandfather. And then we went door to door with this. And I say, hey, how you doing? You know, I told them my name. I said, hey, my grandmother's selling produce. Would you like some? They said, you know what, little kid? Yes, I would love some. I would love collard greens. I would love some squash. I would love everything you got, because the way you came to that door and the way you advertised for your grandmother, you're going to be something when you get older. And she wasn't telling a lie, ladies and gentlemen, because today, right now today, the mission that I have is so driven because it just, what she did to me was she put fuel in my tank. She owns 7 businesses, this lady, and I love her to death. She just passed away last year, and I love her, and I just, oh man, she put so much into me, you know, and that's where I get a lot of my fire and flame for. And then also my kids, my wife, they just added more fuel to the fire. So my whole dream, ladies and gentlemen, is seeing what I can do to make an impact on people's lives. See, I'm a musician, all right? I love to sing, I love to do hip hop and rhyme and all that good stuff. But what I found out, that the true purpose to who I am, NIL, next in line. And when I say next in line, I mean everybody's next in line to do something great. I really believe that. But I'm gonna tell you something. At the end of the day, I want to tell you this. I feel that everyone on earth, God's green earth, have a purpose in life. You may not know what that purpose is right now, but I can guarantee you, if you hang around enough, hang around the right people, you're going to know and you're going to figure it out of what your true purpose is. See, I figured mine out, and that means entertaining the world and making an impact on giving back to the community. Me and my wife, we had a live virtual concert that we put on along with another one of our partners named Jessica Rabbit. We put together a live virtual concert, and what we did with the concert is we charged $10 a ticket. Now with those $10 a ticket, we sold, I think, about 200 tickets. So what we did was donated all the proceeds to the Covenant House right here downtown Fort Lauderdale. The Covenant House, that's where sex trafficking teens escape to go there, single mothers, you know, battered women, and just people who you know, just have it bad. Right? So we wanted to get involved with that. And there's a lady that works there. She's a coordinator. Her name is Rebecca Demikis. Oh my God. The lady's originally from London, but she is a sweetheart, and she saw the vision that we had, and she wanted to help us as well. So she backs us as well on things that we need. However, it's going to take the world to get involved with this. Healing broken souls, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to this point now, okay? It was originated from me and my wife, and what we wanted to do with Healing Broken Souls is we set out to see what we can do to give back to aged out foster kids, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know 23% of these kids that age out of foster care, they literally have no place to go? They don't have any type of means of family. A lot of them wind up being homeless. A lot of them wind up just not having nothing, and they result to violence, they result to drugs, they result to a whole bunch of things. So that's where me and my wife come in at. We are looking for people's help to help us. We want to raise $5 million, all right, to get a facility to house these aged out without foster kids, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is going to be monumental. This is going to be legendary. Do you know we're going to be saving lives? People, we're going to save people's lives, especially kids. Do you know all they need is somebody to back them, to believe in them? That's all they need. Now, in this house that we're going to have, right, to facilitate them, we're also going to have teachers teaching them life skills, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be huge. Shout out to Gary. That's my guy. I met him on Clubhouse, and I see him here in real life. I mean, this is amazing what Clubhouse does. Oh my God. Clubhouse is the best thing since sliced cheese, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this is the best thing smoking. If you're not on Clubhouse, you need to get on it ASAP. Back to you, Gary.
So let me ask you, what let's say you have a 15-year-old and they're like in foster care, or maybe not in the best kind of environment. They're in a negative environment. What kind of advice would you give to that one? Is there some kind of a resource that they can go, that you would advice that you could give them, that they need to be around more positive people? What is the solution if someone is in a situation like that?
Well, here's the thing, Gary. In the state of Florida, especially in South Florida, there are really not a lot of outlets for a 15-year-old that's out here homeless or don't have anywhere to go or don't have any resources, but that's where we're going to come in.
You mean there's no outlets right now?
There's really no outlet. They have the Covenant House, and that's to help them, shelter them, so nobody knows that they ran away or they escaped something like battered or they escaped being, just abused. But there's really nothing they have certain things at the Covenant where they can help you actually get on your feet.
Are there other organizations besides Covenant?
But the only organization that I've heard of that actually that helps with that is the Covenant House. Really? I haven't heard of anyone in here in South Florida with any other resources for them at this time.
Wow.
However, that's where Healing Broken Souls wants to fill the gap.
So what would you be your vision of building relationships? How would you build the relationships? Well, with your where are you at right now?
Well, here's the deal, right? Okay, so I do a couple of things. I have a couple of jobs that I work, but mainly I drive Ubers a lot as well on the weekends. During the weekdays, I do other things, but on the weekends, in that Uber, I am networking about healing broken souls, about being a recording artist, and people are really interested in hearing what I have to say. So I've met a couple of people that told me this. They said, listen, man, I love what you're doing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there are a lot of people here with a lot of money. They rather see it go to somebody like you than actually give it to the bigger people like Red Cross and all these other different people. They rather see it from a person like me and what we got, because they know that their money, they can be able to see it. Because the thing is, they're willing to give, but they know for a fact if they put it in someone's hand like me or somebody who's on the ground, they know that they're going to see exactly where their money's going to go. See, with these big organizations, they're nice and everything's good with them, but a lot of time when people donate to those bigger places, they don't really see an impact.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't really see it.
Absolutely right.
They don't see the impact.
It goes like in their administrative, stuff. You don't know what the hell they're doing. They're not on the front line.
That's a fact.
You're on the front line.
We're in the trenches with this, Gary.
We're
in the trenches. If you gave me $5 million, you will see where that $5 million is going. Because what I'll do is the same thing you're doing to me right now. Step by step, I will show you the process. Here's the building. Hey guys, I got the building. Here's the building. Okay, here's the people that we're getting to teach these kids. So you will see step by step the process of how it goes to really helping people. See, those big organizations, I don't know what they're doing. Just so like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, you're going to see front line where your money is going to go. It's not like you're going to give it to this organization of the Healing Broken Souls and you don't know what happened after that. No, you will see step by step what we're going to do.
So you would have transparency. Now, do you have an actual business plan where you actually have an area, like a lot that identified where you want to purchase your property, how you want to go ahead and have these facilities, how you want to facilitate your vision?
To be quite honest with you, we don't have a business plan put together yet. However, we are looking for people to help us put the business plan in order. We have the vision.
I would be willing. I would be willing. I will step up and make it happen.
Oh my God.
And put you. Well, you know, I'll give you the resources.
Well, that's what I mean.
You'll have the ammunition.
Well, that's the thing. We want to structure it right.
Exactly.
You know?
So where you can present it to, let's say, an angel investor.
There you go.
And they would be able to say, okay, now let's execute on the plan.
And that's the thing. We're lacking that.
Are you working with any other organizations like such as Team of Life or anything else?
We're not working with any other organization at this point in time. However, it's not to say that we're closed-minded to working with other organizations, because that's where you get your, you hone your skill, you get more closer with the community, things like that. But however, I did think about a lot of things. Me and my wife were thinking about actually connecting with the city. And what do I mean by that? Signing up to get on the board, right? And become a member of the board. That way when things are going down, we can actually know what's going down, and we can actually attend some of their gatherings. So we can talk to the people and let them know what we have going on. However, we have such drive, we have such passion, but we are missing a few links to the bike, to the chain, as you will. And we need help. I mean, I'm not afraid to ask anybody for help, because this is for a good cause. It's not for me, it's not for my wife, it's to change kids' life. That's what we're about.
That's your vision, to change kids' lives.
Yeah, that's the vision. Yeah.
Because somebody may change your life.
Somebody did that.
And so that person was your grandmother?
My grandmother is who changed my life, because like I said, she was a person that had tough love. She wasn't the type that'll hug you and be like, oh, baby, have a good day at school. She wasn't that type of person. However, she loved you, but in her way. But she showed me the skills necessary to be able to be the man that I am today, to know about thinking about ways to help, think about ways to give back, think about ways to service people. That's what I got from her, and I love her for that, right? However, my wife is a big staple in my life due to the fact of the matter that she's that one that actually came up with this idea, and I was just like, wow, well, since you came up with this idea, let's elaborate on this. Let's do this, let's do X, Y, and Z. See, now we started brainstorming. Once we started brainstorming, I'm like, okay, we need to find somebody that can structure healing broken souls the right way, so that way it's built brick by brick, so it doesn't fall over and fall like stilts or anything like that. So we need help in that. We need help to build it the right way. We need a business plan, so that way it can get executed, and people can say, okay, you know what? We see the business plan, we see where the vision is going. You know what? Let's help them get there.
So the vision is you're building relationships, and you want to have housing for these kids. Is that correct?
Absolutely. We're going to facilitate the kids.
Give me a summary of what what's the end goal?
Well, the end goal, Mom, is what? What we're going to do? We're going to facilitate at least about 150 kids.
So the end goal is to The end goal is to basically have these kids have a skill in training in life, and then move them on to their own place. Maybe pay like first month security as long as they have a job or career or whatever. So that way we can get more children in as they aging out of our facility.
That's a fact.
I'm surprised there wouldn't be some kind of government program that would be able to, make something like that happen.
I'm sure there is. I'm looking into some grants and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know there's a place in Miami that's doing it. I think it's Home Care or something like that. They do something like that with children too.
Right.
But I don't know if they do with foster kids. I think they do it more with like children that are abused and stuff like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. We are here on this planet for a purpose. And the whole reason of getting wealth is so you can help other people, right? And that's what it's all about, being able to help other people, change other people's lives, and be able to be a blessing, blessed in order to be a blessing. So with that being said, stay tuned. There'll be a follow-up with this. We'll be watching you, Neil.
Yes.
We'll be rooting for you.
And people can find you on Clubhouse.
Yes, they can also find me at therealneil.com, or you can also follow me on Instagram, right? At therealneil, ladies and gentlemen, all one word, TheRealNIL. When I say next in line, I mean everybody in the world is next in line to do something great, ladies and gentlemen. I really believe that. And remember, you are enough. telling you.
Are you publicly speaking? Are you doing that? Because you have got more passion than some of these public speakers that are getting $5,000, $6,000. I mean, it's just. This guy is, I can't give you his energy, but I'm in his presence, and I'm ready to go battle somewhere. I'm ready to go fight. You know, I mean, this guy is on fire.
Yo, man.
So are you open to maybe doing some kind of...
I am.
Because you are motivating.
Listen,
I'm motivated right
listen,
now.
I'm going to tell you something.
I'm motivated.
On Clubhouse, a couple of people reached out to me and said, listen, how would you feel about going on a tour, about speaking with people and getting like $5,000 for each show?
Yeah.
I said, listen, anything to move the culture forward and anything to invest so I can be able to have the money for the kids, I'm all for it. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah. So there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know how to get a hold of him. You know how to reach him.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
it's
sir.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
And we will be watching your dreams come to fruition.
Yeah, baby. Let's
Shalom.
go. Yeah.